Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice reading for April 6th, 2016. So we're looking at the overall energies that are surrounding us during April 6th, what we need to know about these energies and how we can use them for our highest good. Don't get hung up on the time frame, even though this is a message recorded for April 6th. Whenever it is that you hear the message, that is when it is meant for you to hear it. That is when it can do the most good in your life to hear that message. So, and this is a general reading for everybody watching, okay? It's just looking at the energy, so it will affect us all more or less or in different ways, but it's just for everyone, just so you know. So the first card we have is the influence of the past upon our current situation, and this is the Emperor card. And so this is telling me about a time in our past when we, it feels like when we had to take control of our lives a bit more. If this is a time when we've had to make important decisions in our life that were going to affect our lives for a long time. This is also a time when we started to deal with authority figures, or we had more encounters with authority figures than usual. I feel like this may be talking about our school days, or courses, or having a teacher, having a mentor. And again, this can be in any area of your life, okay? Anyone can be your mentor for anything to do with your education, like proper education, or just life in general, or guiding you towards finding love, or towards finding the right person for you, or towards finding you the perfect job, okay? It's just a time in our lives when we've had a lot to learn, and we've had a lot of teachers, or at least one significant teacher or mentor in our lives, guiding us through the process. Okay, in our present situation, we have the Page of Pentacles. And so the Page of Pentacles is telling me that we are still in the process of learning, studying, expanding, growing, developing. At this time, we're on our own. Okay, so we have taken things into our own hands. We have taken the guidance of this elder, of this teacher, and now we are developing that. Okay, or we have taken the guidance, we are in the place where we are meant to be, and we're making the best of this opportunity. The Page of Pentacles talks about good news when it comes to money, good news when it comes to studies, education, tests, exams of any kind, really. It's something that you have been working towards, something that you have been working to achieve, and it has been all up to you. You had to put in the knowledge, the time, the effort, the energy, okay, your knowledge, your energy, your skills, your experience, okay? And it has been something that you develop and create, or create and develop would be the order. But at the same time, it's something that teaches you something. All right, so this could be venturing out in a personal business, starting a personal business. And even though you're starting it and you're putting your resources in it, you're still learning as you go because you've never done this before. Or this may be in your education, okay? Because you go to school, you do the work, you put the time in, and you're always learning, you're always developing. In relationships, you're always investing in relationships, and because you are always growing and evolving, and so is your partner, you're always learning off of each other. And so you put your resources, your intentions, and your energy, and your feelings into that relationship, and it gives back to you, okay? It helps you grow even further. And this is the kind of situation that the Page of Pentacles is talking to me about in this particular reading, okay? It's telling me that these kinds of situations are now paying off for you. You're going to receive very good news, positive news, offers, invitations, you're hearing back from a job application, hearing back from an interview, and the response is positive. They want you to join the company. They want you to join the team. You get the advancement, you get the promotion, you get the loan, you get the approval. You get accepted into a course, even though this may be higher education or training courses, development courses, anything to do with college, anything to do with your studies, whether that be in a university, for example, or your own personal studies that may have to do with your spirituality or your passions or your hobbies. Okay, so this is talking about very, very good news. And then the card that we are moving into the future with is the Hierophant card. Okay, so this is definitely confirming for me that we are moving to the next level. So this news that we are receiving today, this positive news, could definitely be the yes you were hoping to hear from a job application, from an interview. And now you're joining a very big company, an established company that has been around for a while. It's got some history. It's got a good reputation. There's a hierarchy. There's a very specific hierarchy, okay, in the company, because the crown of the Hierophant has layers in it. And the cross also has 3 layers, if you will. And so that talks about hierarchy. That talks about a specific order to things, specific jobs that people have within that company, and each of them has a specific role, that type of thing. Okay, a lot of paperwork required, or a lot of red tape potentially. Again, this is a well-established company. It has very well established structures and processes. Alternatively, this is simply talking about moving things to the next level. So if this is in a relationship, this could also be the good news that you were hoping to hear about a pregnancy, okay, because the Hierophant could be talking about that as well. It could also be talking about moving into a place where you're getting closer to getting married. The Page of Pentacles in this particular reading could be talking about marriage talks, or talks about starting a family, anything like that, okay? And with the Hierophant, this is definitely the future that you're heading into based on these talks that you have today. This is also further knowledge, okay? The Hierophant is, again, a mentor, a teacher, someone who's there to guide you, someone who's there to give you the answers you need, to give you the support you need. He holds the key, okay, to whatever question you have, to whatever anything you need, really. He's got the key, so he's got the answers, he's got the solutions, he's got the guidance, the direction for you. So if this is happening in your personal life, then know that you are moving things to the next level, definitely, whatever that may be for you, whether it is becoming official, or having a stable relationship, or moving in together, living together, meeting the family, any big step that is coming in for your relationship naturally, any natural next step, if you will, for the relationship, that is where you're headed. Definitely towards marriage with the Hierophant in there. If this is in your job, then again, it's talking about contracts, commitments to that particular company, to that particular job, team, department, whatever it is. Joining that big company, that well-established company, dealing with paperwork. And for some of you, I'm getting that you are accepted in a program that allows you to become a teacher. And this may be a teacher of any kind, a teacher in school, university, spiritual teacher, spiritual healer, a guide of any sort, okay, anything to do with imparting knowledge, anything to do with providing help, support, advice, guidance, okay? So know that this is, so you have the number 4 major arcana, which is the Emperor. Then you have the Page of Pentacles, and then we have the number 5 major arcana, which is the Hierophant. So there's a progression, okay? There's something that you have been working towards, investing a lot in. With the Page of Pentacles, it's telling you, you get the go-ahead, you get the green light you were hoping for, and then you're moving into this place of advancement, progress, positive change, and you have support there available to you. There are like-minded people there to give you guidance that you need. It's like joining a bigger family, if you will, in whichever sense this applies to you. The guidance card we have is 9, completion. Okay, so I feel like this is talking about the Page of Pentacles in the sense of you're being rewarded for the work you are completing. Completion also talks about lessons, life lessons that you're learning, ending cycles. And so I feel like you've had a lot of knowledge taking you to this place, guiding you towards this place. With the Page of Pentacles, it's telling me that you are being rewarded after a time when you've had to do a lot of work on yourself, a lot of introspection, investing in yourself, learning the lessons you've had to learn, whatever that means for you. We all have different lessons that we need to learn here on earth in order to grow and evolve. And so you have learned at least one of those big lessons, or you have learned a multitude of smaller, if you will, lessons that are taking you towards the same place. And with the Page of Pentacles, that is exactly what you're being rewarded for. And you're moving into, like I say, the new level that comes after this completion. Okay, so definitely some changes are going to be happening. Some very positive changes are going to be happening for us today, where we are going to be moving to the next level in our lives, whatever that is for each and every one of us. Enjoy this moment, okay? Enjoy this day. Give yourself the credit for what you have accomplished. Give yourself praise for everything you have accomplished, because again, this was all your work, your time, your energy, your effort. Okay, your prayers, your stress, your overcoming difficulties, obstacles, your endurance, okay? So it's important that you take a moment to realize that you take a moment to acknowledge how far you've come, what it is that you have created, what it is that you have accomplished, and move forward towards the next level very, very confidently, because there's definitely a new cycle that is beginning for a lot of us on this particular day. Okay, so that's the message that I have for us for April 6th. Please let me know if it makes sense to you, how it applies to your particular situation. I always say it's going to be different things for different people. So thank you in advance for the comments you're going to send me. I love hearing from you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking my videos, sharing my videos, or just showing up, watching my videos, and just being interested in my work. All your support in any form is very much appreciated. I hope we have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care.